Hello there guys, it's Captain Invisible here and welcome to a Let's Play for Medieval 2 Total War. This is going to be played on the Retrofit mod, so if you guys are interested in why my campaign is different to the standard vanilla, it is because I am on the Retrofit mod, which just rebalances a few of the units and adds things to the campaign, such as the boiling oil from the kingdoms, and also just adds some new units and things. So it's just slightly different to the vanilla game, but as I say, it's going to be something that I want to play a campaign on. Just a brief history about why I'm doing a Let's Play. I've not really completed a full campaign of Medieval 2 Total War before. I always get halfway through and then I get bored and change my mind on factions and things. I think a Let's Play will force me to continue the campaign until I finish. It will put me in that situation where I have to complete the campaign. It will also let you guys see what it is I do in a campaign. It'll give you guys some interaction in my campaign, as I'll just be bringing the turns out every time I complete a turn. And also, with the hot seat now fizzling out, I've got some time to sort of kick around and do some other things, and a Let's Play was always on the cards anyway. Just a little bit of background before I start the campaign as well. I'm gonna set myself a few rules with regards to this campaign. The rules are gonna follow the hot seat rules that were put in place for the Grand Campaign hot seat. So, I mean, a lot of the rules were based on turn times, when you had to upload, blah, blah, blah. They're not the most important ones. The most important ones are going to be the rules on not being able to attack ships in ports, having to fight all of your battles, no auto-resolve allowed, and there were some other ones about the percentages of spies and assassins. As far as I'm aware, I'll be able to find the video and I'll get you some sort of a list of the rules down so you can have a look yourself. But what I will also be doing is I will also be laying down my own rules, which will be rules that I have to adhere to in the campaign in order to make it as enjoyable for me as well as enjoyable for you guys. So as I say, because I've been used to doing hot seat campaigns and you're getting into the hot seat campaign feeling, what I want to do is to start playing campaigns as if I am in a hot seat campaign. So what this will mean is I will have to basically be the aggressor. I will have to be almost 100% aggressive, because if I let the AI attack me, i.e. in a siege, when I used to play campaigns before, I would let the AI attack me with massive stacks, attack a castle, and then I would let them sort of try and attack it, and I would just slaughter them as they try to get through the gates, because it was a bottleneck that the towers firing on them, and I could slaughter hundreds of thousands of people doing that. We're not going to do that anymore, because in a hot seat campaign, the aggressor always gets to face the AI. So because I'm playing the AI anyway, that makes sense for me attacking the AI. But if the AI attacks me, for instance, I leave an army out in the field and the AI attacks it, instead of fighting that battle, I'm going to automatically lose that battle, either by auto-resolve if it is a good chance that the AI is going to defeat me, or by going into the battle and then quitting out of the battle so that it gives me the automatic loss. And what that will do is that will set up my game so that I automatically lose when I am attacked, because I don't want to ever be attacked by the AI. I want to always be attacking the AI. So what it will do is it will always put me in the position where I am always attacking the AI and defending myself from being attacked by the AI. So it'll be an interesting thing. I've not done that. I only ever do that in hot seats. So doing it against the AI might be quite interesting. We'll have to see. How that goes. Obviously, the AI is still a bit stupid. You know, it doesn't attack with any vigor, so it's gonna leave rebel settlements alone. You know, it's gonna have huge sacks just wandering around doing nothing. But I can't help AI stupidity. All I can do is give it a fair chance at actually doing what it's supposed to do. Obviously, again, I'm gonna have to think about whether the AI would actually be able to attack an army and fort up where necessary. I'm obviously going to use spies to protect my armies and just generally protect myself from the AI, as if the AI was a real player. I think what that will do is it will get into my head the whole hot seat ideal, so that if I ever do join another hot seat, I've already got that idea sorted. So, as I say, we're going to start a new campaign. Now, there are a lot of factions I would love to play as. In fact, since there are a lot of factions I would love to play as, yeah, I think that would be a good idea, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up to you guys. I want your thoughts on what faction I should play as, because honestly, I've probably played a campaign as every single one of these factions, and I would enjoy playing as any one of these factions. Again, the challenge is to actually play the campaign as if I was an AI, in a hot seat, not against AIs. So I'm going to be playing very aggressively, but also it's going to be very cautious. It's not going to be as super blitzy as your other players are used to doing. It's going to be very cautious, but at the same time aggressive. I'm going to be pushing lots of spies out into the field. I'm going to be setting up a lot of forts all over the place, and I'm going to be really looking to use cavalry to absolutely decimate huge amounts of armies. Obviously, horse archer factions are going to be the easiest to play as, but again, I'm not fussed which faction I play as, because to be honest, all of these factions really are fantastic. I'm not going to tell you which ones my favourites are, because I know you guys will actively avoid them. It seems to happen, but certainly I'm quite eager to play any of these factions. As I say, I'm just as happy with melee cav as I am with horse archers. In fact, I'm probably more comfortable with melee cav than I am with horse archers, simply because I'm used to playing with heavy cav over horse archers in multiplayer and things. But as I say, completely open to you guys. I will accept playing as any faction, and as I say, it's going to be fun just to play as a faction and just to play it as if it was a hot seat. I know some firm favourites are probably going to be the Byzantines, the Turks, although everyone plays as the Turks, and probably the Holy Roman Empire, because a lot of people want to see me just get absolutely swamped by surrounding neighbours. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind being swamped, because as I say, I'm going to be aggressive anyway. So it's going to be quite interesting. We're not going to have a battle time limit, because I've not seen a battle yet that has not had to have a period of stopping. Battles in real life have always had breaks from being a constant state of war, and I like to replicate that in my Medieval 2 Total War battles. It also means that the AI, you don't get a situation where both sides are camping and no one really wants to engage the other. Say someone has a hill and someone doesn't want to attack it just in case they get slaughtered, blah blah blah. So it will focus on the timer, and it will force us to attack or risk the timer going out, basically. And then I'm not going to show the CPU movements, because again, that for some reason the hot seats don't show the end of turn sort of thing, which is fair enough. But again, you won't get to see the enemies' movements like you get to do in single player. And then we're just going to play on very hard, because we're gonna have to play a campaign where the AI is at least semi-capable of doing something. Otherwise we are going to absolutely thrash it. As I say, all of my campaigns just end up me being slaughtering the AI, and then we get to a point where it's like, yeah, this is no fun anymore. So I'm hoping that taking it in a hot seat setting, I have to make sure that the AI is not attacking me, and that's going to be really hard for the Mongols, because the Mongols are going to want to attack me, and I honestly don't know whether I will be able to attack the Mongols in the open field the way that I want to. So that would be very interesting, but we're quite a way off the Mongols just yet. And then we are going to play it on a long campaign. You know, why not? Let's go the full 45 regions as opposed to 20. Well, it changes from faction to faction. 20 for the Turks. And Denmark as well, that's a bit weird. Some are 15, some are 20. Spain 15. Bet England's 20. No? How strange. But yeah, it seems to be very random. So yeah, would love your thoughts on which faction to play. Actually, it's going to be quite an interesting campaign to do. I'm hoping to get it started next year, so in January, so I shall leave this video open until about January, and then I'll take in all the votes and we shall start the campaign. So I hope you all enjoyed this little introduction into up and coming Let's Plays and things. Please leave your comments in the discussion below, the comments section. And yeah, by next year we should hopefully have a new campaign started with, as I say, whatever faction you guys want me to play as, because honestly I love them all. There's not a single historical faction that I think I hate overall. So yeah, please don't be afraid to give your opinions, and I will be more than happy to play as that faction. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video.